guys, it's Mary.
And
We invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment.
Down below video today, we are reviewing season 11, episode 1 of Sister Wives and Honey. It's gotten quite interesting.
Yes.
My suspicions are correct. It appears to be, it seems to me that they actually had stopped having sex by then.
Yes.
If not way beforehand. Yes, he said their marriage was struggling before they even got the divorce.
Mary
so I do
Cody.
think it has been a few years or whatever.
Yeah.
But they got into it or whatever. There was some conversation that was going on where Cody and Mary, they sat down to have a conversation, and she kind of said that the reason why she had even told Cody, no, don't come back, and he of course is acting oblivious.
Yes.
He said, I think she had said that, Cody had told her that he's no longer willing to cross over a burning bridge for her anymore. And that's what she told him, to get out of her life.
Yeah.
And she told him not to come over because they don't do anything anymore, meaning they don't have sex anymore. So she doesn't let him stay over the night.
Yeah, and she said that she cannot even ask him for a ladder. She said, I feel like I'm living my life on my own, because I can't even call you and just ask you for a ladder without you telling me you can't do it. Let me figure it out. So she's like, and then when you said what you said, that was it. So she doesn't allow him to stay the night. So I guess he got 3 wives to spend the night at, but she does not allow him to do that.
You see the foolishness of it all.
Yeah. So and then he was acting and he's like, I don't remember telling you that, Cody. Goodness.
Well, that's the same thing he did with Christine in season 16. Oh, I don't remember saying that.
Yeah, he doesn't remember.
He remembers what he wants to remember.
Yeah. And Mary tells him, look, I remember all of when we were really good or when we were really bad. And that's what people tend to remember. You will always remember the really bad stuff someone does to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You will always remember that. So I kind of don't believe Cody he has amnesia when it suits him.
Yeah.
When the stuff that they say he said sounds really bad. You have a whole wife there, and you just decided, I'm just going to discard her right now. I'm just using her for, pretend for what? The family? So you will spend the night in her house, but you guys are not doing anything. And then you're all over the place doing stuff for all the other wives. She can't even call you for a ladder without you telling her to figure it out herself. And we were here praising him, because he's such a handyman. But apparently you're not a handyman for Mary. And I was looking at her, she has such a beautiful backyard. But I just wonder if she had to do, she's also very good with her hands and very organized. I just wonder if she had to do all of that herself.
Probably.
But this episode also goes to, Cody says they need to go to Nancy. Like when the conversation becomes too difficult.
Let's go to Nancy.
Yeah, we need to go to Nancy.
Men always pull that though. Whenever they know that the shit has hit the fan with their woman, they always pull out the trunk card, which is the therapy card. Let's go to therapy.
Yes.
We can fix this.
That's just to put it on the back burner for a little longer.
It's foolishness.
Yeah, so she wanted him though to go and talk to Mariah for her, because she's just right now, she said in the confessional that she's beginning to feel the rejection that Mariah is giving her. It kind of feels very much like the rejection Cody gives her. And I know it's very hard. Yes, it's not fair to the children if the mother is thinking, this way I feel about the father, this is exactly what this child is doing to me.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for her because that is her only child,
I just feel the whole thing with Mariah, she seems to have become really disrespectful and rude towards her. And I feel
Mary
like...
did say that. She said it's on the verge of just straight up disrespect. The way she talks to her, how rude she is, how angry she is. She said it's actually becoming quite disrespectful.
Yeah.
I
just feel like...
Oh, I just heard you what? Oh, you thought I was saying something? I was just... Oh, yeah. It's into the evening. The mosquitoes are actually flying everywhere. And I'm feeling them,
We are out here because of the sunlight.
Yeah.
But I feel like
there's
the
no
whole
sunlight
thing...
anymore, y'all.
Yeah.
It's kind of down already over there.
Yeah. But I just feel like the whole thing with Mary, it's really unfortunate when a child starts acting like they daddy, and then they start putting it on the mom. They start disrespecting the mama, and I feel like it's horrible because it's not like she has
Really
another
bad.
child to go to. It's not like she has somebody else. It's just her in this big old house,
Yeah.
and you would think that you would give your mother a little bit of leeway,
Yeah.
even if you don't like her right now. At least be kind when you see her. Even if you do get a little annoyed from time to time, don't just be an a-hole every single time you see her.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be some type of
And I don't
like
know,
leeway or whatever.
I don't know what kind of pressure that Mariah felt with her mom. I mean, sometimes, you know, we
Well,
we have
anyway,
you talk about Mary, sometimes she does seem emotionally steady.
we,
So I don't know, like, what kind of
Well, but you know, I think we
stress was put on Mariah because they keep on saying how she was the perfect child. She never gave her problems when she was a teenager. And maybe when she has had the separation from her mom, maybe that's how she realized. Like, I never knew that I was stressed until I left America. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, I was like, well, you know, I'm not feeling well anyway, you know. But I never knew that I was stressed. Just being in certain environments adds stress to your life, you know.
yeah.
So Cody's gonna go down to Utah and try to talk to Mariah to give her mom a chance and, you know, have this conversation with the mom.
Oh.
This episode also saw Mykelti Tony
Mhm.
asked Cody for Mykelti's hand in marriage. And Cody was like, I am just kind of hesitant to give you my blessing.
Well, they don't know him.
Yeah, and he did say there are three things. He wants him to not talk to their children, whatever children they have, against plural families, if that's what the child wants to do.
Yeah.
He wants them to wait to have sex until after they're married, and he doesn't want them to get married until 10 months to a year. So Tony was like, you know, yeah, he can do the sex and the children thing, but he said the other thing, I don't know, Mykelti really wants to have this wedding in August, and, you know, I'll see what she said.
I think it's gonna be really hard for Mykelti to have. She decides to do her wedding in December. It's gonna be really
in
horrible.
August.
Well, I know, but
Oh,
they ended
okay.
up doing it in December. I feel like it's
Oh,
gonna
that
be
hasn't
really
happened
horrible.
yet.
Sorry, but I just feel like for Mykelti, it's gonna be really hard because it's like you can't really have people outdoors and stuff like that. Like
Oh,
you
in
kind of have to
December,
have
yeah.
them inside dancing.
Yeah.
Like you really can't do it
She
in the
wanted
park.
all the trees. She wanted to move to the trees, flowers during August, but then Madison is getting married in June. And
I
Cody's
would've
just like, I
eloped
don't
at a
have the
park.
money to pay for Maddie's wedding in June, and then just 2 months later, I gotta pay for Mykelti.
I don't really get the whole thing of big weddings. I just don't see. I don't really see the point. I mean, we have a big family. We do. But me personally, I always said 6 people on the beach, and that is my two people, my immediate family, and whoever the hell he got. That's it, his immediate family. You know. So I just don't. I don't know. I feel like she should just go have her wedding in fall, and then they can have the nice big wedding next year spring. That's what I would have did. But at least we're married.
Yeah. I don't like the idea of later on having a wedding a year later or whatever, because I feel as though so many things happen within that year.
No, I'm saying you could
Yeah.
elope and they never know.
Yeah, that's true too.
That's what I would have did.
Yeah, that is true too. But yeah, so that was it actually for this session. Cody's on the way to go see Mariah, and we'll see what happens with that. And
Do you think Mariah's being too hard on her mom?
I think so, a little bit, but I understand it. But we did not talk about how Cody put Christine under the bus. So he tells Tony, he says, you know, we need to call.
Oh yes,
When
that's
Tony
when
said
they all
yes.
sat down to have a conversation with her.
Yes.
Well, he basically gave his blessing. Christine was very upset that he gave the blessing.
Because he had told her that he's not going to give the blessing. That's what they had agreed.
Yes.
So he calls Christina Mykelti. You know, because Tony said, I have to talk to Mykelti about the time
Yeah.
of the wedding. I don't know. I don't think she's going to, you know,
Be okay with that.
be okay with going past August. So he said, well, let's get Christina Mykelti in here. They come in, and he is telling Christine, you know, I have gone ahead and given my blessing. But what do you think about this whole thing?
Hell no.
Christine's looking at him like, you gave your blessing? Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, Tony, I am fine with y'all getting married.
Really,
But
he's
I
not.
think you need to wait until Christine gets okay. is Christine.
But this is the thing, though.
This was
Cody
the-
always hide behind his wives. Men do not like confrontation.
He doesn't want to be the bad guy. He's already said so. He has already said, I don't want to be the bad guy with my kids. I don't see them much as it is. And you're not going to have me be the bad guy. So he just like how Mary puts it on Christine, he just says, so until Christine is okay, so Tony's asking Christine, so is it me or is it just the timing? She said, it's everything. It's everything, you know. It's not the timing, everything. You know, I don't know you. This would be give me time to get to know you, and I don't know your family and stuff like that. But in the confession, she's looking at Cody. You and I agreed that we're going to give that blessing. How do you go and give the blessing and then turn to me to ask me what do I think?
I think all men are like that. They, honest to God, would rather hide behind their wives or girlfriend or whatever,
Yeah.
and just not deal with confrontation. That's just how they are. You know what I'm saying?
And then
I feel bad for my husband because I don't like confrontation either.
Yeah. You're gonna have to learn to take confrontation. So Tony goes and he's like, well, you know, the father, I got his blessing, which is great. Now I just have to work on Christine because she doesn't like me. Okay,
I
so
thought that was
anyway,
so wrong.
I know that was very, very wrong. But anyhow, that was it for this episode. And
Yes,
we
you
will
guys.
get on to the next episode.
But it is Mary.
And
Remember to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below.